Good morning, everyone. Nice to meet you here again in my video about talking English to improve my skill in talking. And today, what I want to share with you about my life in a day. It's about yesterday. Yesterday, when I was have gone to Alpha to to take a course. I taking a little bit walking around the building. The building is very big. And when we go from one side to the other side, kind of confusing because there are so many stairs here. There are many stairs. So when I walking from one stair to from second floor to third floor, it turns out there's no stair from the second floor into the third floor, so I need to start again from the first floor. From the first floor, I use another stair that leads me into the third floor. So I cannot pass the second floor because they using a different stairs. It's kind of confusing for me to getting around the building. And then the building kind of big, so when I getting around the building, there are many rooms. Most of the room bedroom for students who have a camp there, and then the another kind of room for the room for learning English. So the room not really big, but so many room there. And the thing is, I noticed when I looking around the building, there are many empty room. It very I guess it kind of waste of money to build this very big building, but you don't use this room wisely. There's many room kind of abandoned, and it's kind of scary because there's like abandoned buildings. I think it's because there's not so many students anymore who learns offline into the building after the COVID-19. When I went to the Pare before COVID-19 in 2018, if I don't mistaken, I also took a course in Elfast, and the things I realized at that moment, the building not 100% complete yet, but the people, so many people learn English there. So it's kind of all a room at this building were full, but at the moment most of them are empty. We don't use so many building as we used back then. And actually, the things I remember when I took a course a few years ago, there are a tutor, we call it Mr. Tata, and we took a picture in the up of building. So from the upper building, we can see the skies is very open fields to looking around, and the Alpha's building very tall. I think probably one of the tallest building here in the Pare. So when we looking around, we look surrounding of the village, and it's very beauty because you can see open fields. It full of corn fields, and that looks so full of nature. And as you look on the streets, and people walking by, they look very small, and you then look up, you look another building that smaller than the El Paso is. And it's kind of the experience when I have this kind of experience when I stayed in Jogja, from the seven sky. Probably if you young people live in the Jogja, you probably know the building seven sky is in the upper mall. One, I forget what's the name of the mall, but I think young people, especially in Jogja, probably know this place because it's one of the best known place to have to the place when you can gather with your friends, you meet your friends, and you talk about your life. And there are a cafe, and at some time in this building in the seventh sky there are concerts too. And you probably looking around from the building and looking for the city of Jogja, because this mall very tall in the city. And Jogja also not have very much a tall building. They want to keep this city become traditional, not another big city in Java Islands. And we took the photo, we took the picture in our building. And then when I look at going to the place, I kind of want to recall a memory back then. And then I going to the place where we took the picture. And this is a word called Elfas, like a very instagrammable instagrammable sites to take a picture. And yeah, I very realized that at that moment when I went here, I still younger. And what things here, people still crowded here. So many people who learn English before COVID-19, but after COVID-19, I think this village not recover yet. And talking about because I'm talking about memory, probably I want to show you a little bit the experience what I feel when I stay in the up building of El Pas. When I stand there, and I took a moment to take like 1 minute video, and I want to share you. You can see what looks like there from the open fields. You can look at sky, you can look at the cornfields, and something like that. As probably you know, today is Saturday, and because Thursday we have a free time, we didn't go to the class to take course because it's holiday. It was holiday, um, and then we changed the class, we rescheduled the class this morning, but I can make it because I take a test in the 9 o'clock, and because it's almost there, almost 9 o'clock at this time, so I want to make sure that I have enough time to make this video. But I think I have enough time, but I need to be hurry, so I don't be late to take a test. I take a test for a tuple. I already take this one, as I told you before. I got 563 point. It kind of good. Even though I hope better, but it's okay. But I need to recall my memories again. I want to refresh my memory to take the TOEFL test, because you know, at this moment, yesterday I applied scholarship camp in a global English. Global English is one of the best known for English course in Pare, and I want to take a chance to get scholarship there, to learn English for months. And if I'm success, I'm accepted. I got accepted by the selections official from the Global English and Teaching Learning IT. I probably will learn English for months more for free, and when and it's very great opportunity for me, and I hope that I make it. Uh, the problem was, um, they after the administration test, they also have this TOEFL test. So the score quite high, I guess 520, and I already passed it. But I need to make sure that my score is enough for me to pass at this moment, because you know, when we take the English course, we don't know exactly our course is, because it's something, you know, it's very fluctuative. It can be high sometimes, it can be, then you are shocked because it becomes lower than you expected. And then I need to take a test, a preparation test, before I got this test letter from Global English, and I hope it going very well. And the thing is, I am very excited about this scholarship, because they also have a program, 1 month program for teaching. So they will teach us how to become a tutor, which is the things that I want when I get here in Pare. When I went here in Pare, I want to become a tutor in English. So I can. When you become a tutor, you not only learn English, but you also teach for them, which is very great for you to practicing your confidence and English speaking in front of audience. So this is why I want to become a tutor. And the other hand, you know, when I become tutor, the perks you get is not only that you get the knowledge, but you also get the money, right? And it's very important for me today, because you know, I unemployed, as I call it, even though I take a course. But Of course, in my almost 30 years old, I need to make sure that I have a stability in income so I can buy stuff, I can fulfill my needs, this basis for my daily life. So at this moment, my saving kind of drain so fast because I don't have an income into my bank account. So I need fresh money. So I need a job, and but at the moment I also need to learn English. So why I don't take a job at this moment? And also, it's very hard to find a job. We need to have a skill, but I don't think I have so many skill at that moment. And even though I already applied to one or two jobs, but I'm not accepted yet, because a lack of experience in working. It's very hard for you to immerse in a job workplace when you don't have an experience. It kind of ironic, isn't it? You won't have an experience of job. You want to get a job, but you can't get it because you don't have an experience for it. And how you can get experience for it if you don't get a chance to accepted in a job, right? It doesn't make sense for me. And also, the problem was at the moment I'm almost 27, and it is kind of red line for me because when you go to 27, there are many employers don't want to employ the worker anymore. It's kind of they want a young person in the workplace, and I don't know whether it's why it is happen. In Indonesia, it's very common for people want to save only a younger one to take a job. I think they kind of close the door of opportunity for people who older. So it's kind of very hard for me to go into the job market at this moment. But I wanna give it a try, so this is why I want to become a tutor. So I need to learn more and practicing more in English. What happened after that? Oh yeah, I want to share you a little bit my disappointed at this moment about badminton. Actually, I call. I know I text someone I don't know. I find it in Facebook, internet that about play badminton in a field, and I asked that, and he is polite, very polite, is older than me, and he takes me that play badminton about Saturday and Thursday and Monday. But at this moment the fields can't can't use yet because there still paints the wall. But takes this man many time, and it seems like the building is not complete yet at this moment. It's not ready yet, so it's kind of disappointed because I love to play badminton and I don't have a friend here to play it because people so busy with their learning, and I want to become busy too, but it's very hard for me because I'm not kind of very strict person to learn hard, very hard, so ambitious and something like that. I'm more like cozy person. So I want to I do really like going to the class regularly, and then learn something, but probably I don't want to spend 24 per 7, 24 hours per 7 to to learn. I want to have a life too. I want to play badminton to make sure that I feel happy about what I do everyday life. And then, oh yeah, at this moment, to my friend from this in the course from this dorm room, they not stay here anymore. They move, yeah, a couple days ago into the camp because they are already a tutor. So in this building, I'm the only one who a student still take the class, but the other are already become a tutor. And then I applied to become a tutor in by not my friends he asked me to apply a tutor in the place that he is become a tutor, and I'm already applied there, but I don't save a message yet. So I don't think I'm accepted for this job because lack of experience, I guess. I don't have many of experience to teaching English yet. So at this moment, I still need to learn more. And today, what happened to yesterday? What happened to yesterday? I very hard to remember. About probably I'm heard about podcast and I'm watching some news today. News about riots in France. There are so many people protest the government there. It kind of scary looking people doing riots in the street, and there's so many police. There are like thousand police in the street to counter these people who demonstrate the governments. I think it's the Europe not going well at this moment, because so many conflicts there. I think it's not kind of the safe place in this world anymore. I cannot enjoy it here in the region in Southeast Asia at this moment. We have a very peaceful life, I guess, more than people around corner of the world. So I hope the world become more better in the future. There's no riots like this, and there's no police against people. I cannot very disappointed because you know police the role of police should be protect the people, not to against them. But at this moment it seems like between public and the police is always against each other, and it doesn't make sense at all, I guess. Why this police is institution who should protect the people against these people at this moment? I think it's very complex issue to discuss, and probably I'm not the one who have expertise to talking about this, but I just probably have a little bit confusing about this. And okay, I think I don't want to talk more about social and politics. I just want to talk about daily life today. But when I have a mistake for saying something, I hope you give your forgiveness for me, because my language is very limited. So the way I said something, it doesn't mean that I mean it. It's just that probably that I don't mean it. It's just that I don't know to express it with another way. So for you who listen until this um, the last of this podcast, not podcast, this last of video daily life, I want to say thank you very much for you, and I hope you have a nice morning and have a nice day. Thank you.